Welcome to devotion. I believe the topic is a broken soul. And I have this spiritual homework because I have just been totally I guess I need to unpack it because I don't quite have the words to describe what I'm thinking and feeling. So that is the purpose of these devotions. And of course, Spirit has me posting them, I guess, as a ministry. Okay, the descriptors would be, I don't know, insanity. Let me look up the word insanity. Because that's just how my perception. Insanity is the state of being seriously mentally ill. Okay. Yeah. But, and then another definition is a severely disordered state of the mind, usually occurring as a specific disorder. Disordered state of the mind. So the mind is just, okay, let's go down that further. Disordered state of mind or disorder. Which I'm just going to look it up and see what it says exactly. Disorder. And those were from Merriam-Webster and just lack of organization or a disturbance in physical or mental health. In a medical context, a disorder often indicates a functional abnormality or disturbance that may or may not have specific signs and symptoms. A chaotic event, cluttered room. Okay, so disorders. I never really looked at the word like that before. It has examples of medical disorders. I never really thought about it in that way. Maybe that's why I had the spiritual homework when understanding relationships. Okay, let's. All right. Oh, have mercy. Pausing devotion. Oh, Lord. What is going on? Let's see. Okay. All right. So I believe that situation was addressed. Oh, snap, my retainer. Okay. Lord have mercy. I guess that's another part of the spiritual homework is why it's so prevalent. Why is it so common to see more disorder than order? And I think that's one of the biggest questions if that even makes sense. Is Lord of mercy. So many things going on at once. One of the major questions I have: why is there so much of it? So normally I relate things spiritually, but I also am learning about I don't know what the proper term is, but when there can be more than one occurrence in a family, basically, of a certain thing, disorder maybe. And part of my spiritual homework, because the Holy Spirit is a teacher, a counselor, a comforter, all of those things. Literally, I thought I was done for this evening. And if I'm just pondering, it's the best time to just start a devotion rather than let it linger, I guess. And of all this clutter, this mental clutter. So the Holy Spirit, for me, is it brings clarity. It doesn't, I think, for his pupils to be like, what? Looking confused, because how will I grow if I'm stuck? And the teachings come through so many ways. Observation, experience, study. Oh gosh. So the family thing. One of the things that's lingering, oh Lord, okay, I'm not going to even look at the time. I know some of the platforms cut it off a lot faster. It'll just have to be posted, and maybe the ones that give a little bit more time, or the full version will be, maybe, I don't know. I was told about and may his soul rest in peace. But in his younger years, he would streak, climb trees. I don't know what that was. This is back in the days. I'm thinking maybe the 70s, maybe, when his behavior, when he was doing these things. Maybe 80s. So he might have been maybe in his 30s, 40s. I don't know much more about his history other than and it was a bit more worse than that. But, for this devotion, it's a sensitive space. I believe he did go through some type of shock. So when I recall meeting him much later in life, he just kind of sat there. He was very still. So I bring that up because, oh my Lord, I'm starting to see things a lot more clearly now. His behavior was more, I guess, noticeable, apparent maybe. And then the other, maybe disorders, were less apparent or less functional. So, have mercy. My dilemma as Holy Spirit is Um, I don't really know what to do with that because I've noticed a pattern in others where it wasn't quite so much the disorder, I think. I mean, I don't know. It seems all kind of linked, but it was the choices, the life choices that made them worse, the relationships. But again, I mean, it kind of goes back to why are the individuals making those choices? Another factor for me, or part of it, is the fight against progress, the pushback on help. So it's a bit hard. Like, I couldn't even write a paper about this. I have to just do these devotions. I guess this is why the Holy Spirit has me doing these, because I wouldn't even know. I'm all over the place. The pushback, the fight against anything positive, any progress. Like, okay, there's a disorder and there's some type of sickness or mental illness, but there's help, or even addiction. But there's help available. There are lifelines. And you almost cut them off. You don't want that line. So it's like a constant battle almost. So Spirit, I think, let's see. It almost feels like going in circles, and this is why I have the spiritual homework. Because the guilt when you step away, like, you know what, I've done everything I can, kind of a thing. But that disorder is still there. And it almost renders the person helpless after so long in that space. So then what, as Christians, as compassionate people, as human beings rather, you a person can't ignore it, the problem, but when they try to help, they're not allowed to help as well. So now what? Then what is my question, Spirit? Then what when you try to help, but the disorder is so strong, so severe, and the time that the person has struggled with that disorder has been so long. A person, individual, myself rather, may think, I don't think change is possible. Well, I won't say that. I actually know, I think that some things are inevitable due to a history of maybe bad conduct, a history of just so many things. Because again, this is a sensitive space that I don't know if it's permanent. Whether a person is after, it's difficult to say that because I wouldn't want to wish that on anybody. Oh, snap. Wow. So shifting to prayer. Maybe that's what we can do, is pray. When all else fails, is pray. Intercede. And because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily the fault that of the other party that has tried. I think I know so many. I've spoken with many that struggle with guilt, that struggle with letting go, and that hurt because of the things that transpire. And it is a very, 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 very sad situation to see that, and to have to live with that, because not everyone comes through the way we would want them to.